Hello and welcome to another episode of Complete Rider Motorcycle Review. In this episode we take a look at the humongous beast of a bike that is the Honda GL1800 Gold Wing. I'll show you some of the features that make it possible to travel huge miles each day in perfect comfort. Then I'll give it a review. What's a review, I hear you say? Well, we'll rev up the tacho and give it a completely 100% biased and unscientific score, like this. Yes, 2005 was a good year. We laughed hard, not only at the UK version of The Office, but the new US version as well. We cried over Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. Well, I've actually never seen it. We lost the ridiculously funny Don Adams. I can't believe they haven't put a phone in a shoe yet. And Yamaha launched the muscly MT-01 everywhere but America. The Airbus 380 took its first flight and was so much bigger than the planes we were used to, kinda like our feature bike. And everywhere we went we were surrounded by American chopper stuff. Cool bikes, but I'm not quite sure about all that bed linen, lunch boxes, action figures, and even Valentine's Day cards. Licensing 101. But all the while, Honda America was pumping out the beast that is the Gold Wing. We first saw the Gold Wing in 1975 as the GL1000, then a GL1100 in 79-80, followed by the GL1200 in 84, where we started to see more of that full dresser look. In 1987, the GL1500 gained 2 extra cylinders and became a 6. It also became more luxurious. In 2001, it became the GL1800, which is what we have here. This is the 2005 30th anniversary Gold Wing model. It runs an 1832cc flat boxer style 6-cylinder water-cooled motor with electronic fuel injection. It makes 120 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and an incredible 167 Newton meters or 125 foot-pounds of torque. It has a 5-speed gearbox with 5th listed as an overdrive, which seems to drop the revs by about 500 RPM at 100 kilometers an hour. Of course, final drive is by shaft, even though you can't see it. It weighs in at an impressive 405 kilograms or 893 pounds. Seat height is 740 millimeters or 29.1 inches, and its length is a whopping 2 meters 635 centimeters or nearly 104 inches. That's over 8.5 foot long. Top speed is about 200 kilometers an hour or 124 miles per hour, and it's said to do the quarter mile in about 12.4 seconds. It has a 25 litre or 6.6 gallon tank, which most people seem to get about 320 kilometres or 200 miles out of, which is a walk in the park with this level of comfort. But we'll get to the comfort side of things in a second. Stopping is more than adequate with a pair of 296mm front discs and a large 316mm rear disc. This bike has ABS, which was an option at the time, and the brakes are linked front and rear for ease of use. The front tyre is a 130/70/18 and the rear is a 180/60/19. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please give it a go so you can see more of my reviews, and give it a like while you're at it. Keeps me motivated. This bike is made to do one job, and that's clock up the miles in comfort, and it does it damn well too. Where do we start? Well, its massive fairings give you a wind-free experience with a manually adjustable height screen to suit every rider. It's that good, there's even a vent to let some cold air in on hot days. But the Gold Wing's got you covered on cold days as well, with 2 vents per side to vent warm air from the motor on your legs and your upper body. The seat is super comfy, as is the passenger seat, almost car-like really. And speaking of car-like, check out the lockable fuel filler flap. Front on, it's all lights, with a massive headlight and high beam that can be height adjusted with a simple dial on the dash. This one has the optional fog lights fitted, so it can't be missed by oncoming traffic. It comes standard with an AM/FM radio with 2 speakers up front and 2 in the rear. There was also an option for a 6-stacker CD player in back and a CB radio too. You also have an auxiliary plug for an iPod type device, and of course the volume can be set to change with your speed. Cruise control was standard and very easy to use, as are the adjustable heated hand grips. The dash runs a pretty straightforward analog setup for speed, tacho, fuel and temperature, with an LCD screen for even more detailed information. A pretty trick little Easter egg for its time is what Honda calls the opening and closing ceremony, with a 30th anniversary theme. That's one mighty fine ass, lit up like a Christmas tree too. No one can say they didn't see your brake lights or indicator. This Gold Wing boasts 147 litres of lockable storage space, plus the rack for some more gear, kitchen sink maybe? And if you load it up too much, you can electronically adjust the rear suspension height on the dash. It has 2 memory programs, 1 for each of your partners. Too easy. Not only do the panniers and boot, yes, it's referred to as the boot, not a top box, because it's as big as most sports car boots, have gas struts for slow, smooth action, but they can be unlocked via a remote control as well. The 30th anniversary badges finish off the look of this awesome blue metallic paint with tons of chrome, both standard and added by the owner. What's it like to ride? Well, it's better than you'd expect from a bike of this size. It's doable around town, but the open road is what it's made for, and it certainly excels at this. Fast, torquey, smooth, comfy, protected from the elements and vibration free. What's the piece de resistance? Well, that's got to be the fabled reverse gear. It's what sets this apart from most other motorcycles, and we used it quite a bit for manoeuvring the bike around while filming. Push the button and back it goes on the starter motor. How easy is that? And now it's time to start it up and take it for a ride. And now it's time to give it a review. Let's start up the little RVF 400 from the opposite end of the Honda range and give it a score. Yes, the Gold Wing hit the rev limiter. Why? Because it's so damn cool and so damn different that every type of motorcyclist or non-motorcyclist shows interest in it. But you're allowed your opinion as well, so comment below what you think of the Gold Wing. If I had to sum this bike up, I'd have to say car-like on two wheels, the best of both worlds. I'll leave you with some more shots of this colossal bike, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching.